Hello you guys, and welcome to Clean and Decorate with me for Christmas 2022 part number 4. I am so excited to be tackling my living room today. We're putting up the tree, we're decking out the couch for all of the holiday movies coming our way this weekend. And so let's jump into all of the holiday cheer.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day.
Thank you so much again for joining me for today's Christmas Clean and Decorate with me. I am so excited to be tackling my living room. And you guys, the Hallmark Christmas movies start this weekend. If you are not a Hallmark fan, then that may not matter to you, or you may not care, but I am really excited about it, and I am. So you guys will have to let me know in the comment section if you are a Hallmark person. Will you be watching, and do you have the app downloaded so you can have your movie checklist and check them all off? Like, I am that much of a nerd. I literally have the Hallmark app on my phone. But enough about that. I wanted to just introduce myself really quickly though. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Ashley and my channel is called Spoonful of Cleaning. I love sharing cleaning, organization, decluttering, and all of the mom life in between, plus decorating around a few holidays, spring, and then of course Christmas time are my two favorites. Those are my two favorite seasons to decorate for. But I hope you guys will stick around, click the red subscribe button, join my internet fam, and let's be virtual cleaning buddies. And if you get a little bit of holiday cheer out of this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It really does help to support the channel.
We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day.
And a quick decorating tip for you guys: always decorate and even clean from top to bottom. Now, obviously my 9-foot Christmas tree is definitely taller than my mantle, but other than that, I am starting from the tallest surface and working my way down. So wanted to start at the tip top of the mantle, and so that is why I'm working there. That way all of the glitter, the fake snow, all the things that are just falling to the floor, I'm not doing a big vacuum at the beginning and then I'm having to go through and vacuum again because it's nasty. Hope that makes sense, but that really does help to kind of minimize some of the going back and forth and cleaning. So don't decorate the bottom of your mantle like around the fireplace and then do the top. So I hope that makes sense and hope that helps you guys a little bit.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
And then for those of you that will want to ask, the greenery there on the mantle is actually from Hobby Lobby. If it is online, I will try to link it in the description box below for you to check it out. I love it. It is almost like dipped and almost kind of frosted on the end with gold, and so I love that. I am big into red and white and golds, and that is kind of the color scheme and theme that I'm going with in this room today and this season, and so I am loving that. But I will try to link it in the description box below. And then obviously it is a lot of just trial and error and seeing, okay, what do I like? What do I not like? I don't always have a plan. I know I have my pieces that I'm going to use, but then it's just placing them and moving them and finding whatever makes me happiest and whatever looks right to me. There are no rules to me for decorating. Obviously, there are some people that will tell you there are so many rules for decorating, but for me, in my house, it's what makes me happy. And so you do what makes you happy. It may not be correct or proper or whatever, but if it makes you smile when you look at it, that's all that matters.
These few days go by so fast. I wish I could somehow make them last. Put it in a bottle, stick a label on, saying do not open till summer comes. Right now, let's savor this. And underneath the mistletoe,
This may seem pretty common sense to some of you, and if it is, you can just ignore this. And then there may be some of you that you're like me and you have mom brain and it is not firing on all cylinders sometimes, and so you need a little reminder. So this is your reminder. Always kind of test hang your stockings and see like a couple of them and hold them up and see where you want them to hang. Don't just grab your hooks and pop them up there and hope for the best. I did that last year and I absolutely hated the placement of my stockings the entire year. I was like, no, I'm just not gonna, I didn't feel like messing with it. I didn't feel like taking them down and refixing them and rehanging the hooks and everything. And so I didn't. But so that is your reminder to go ahead and do that. And then now we are on to pulling out the big tree. Our tree is a 9-foot tall pre-lit tree. I love this one so much. There are no cables and cords to like connect the sections together. It is a electric basically pole, and so all you do is pop it in, as you can see my husband doing there. And so this one is heavy, so he graciously helped me out and set this up for me, and then I do all of the fluffing and everything else. You ready to turn on the jelly switch, Liz? Yeah?
Stay right here.
Ready? And because I know I will get so many questions about that switch that Lucy used, I will have it linked in the description box below. And now we are on to all of the fluffing. You guys, fluffing takes so long. It is one of my least favorite things about putting up a tree. I love the decorating and putting the ornaments on and everything else, but the fluffing part, you guys, oh my goodness. And then my hands afterwards, the needles on the Christmas trees are so sharp and they end up just scratching my hands all up. So yeah, if we could just skip that part, that would be great. But sped that up a lot for you guys because it took a hot minute. And now we are on to adding all of the pretty ribbon. And while I was decorating the tree, I took a picture and asked you guys over on my Instagram to answer the little poll of whether I should do the ribbon vertical or horizontal, and it was literally a 50-50 split, you guys. And so I did some of it kind of horizontal or on an angle and then some of it vertical, so did a little bit of both. I'm not a huge like ton of ribbon on the tree person, but I did want some, and so popping that in there and just kind of tucking it into different places and just cutting strips here and there and whatever I felt like and thought looked good, and so went with that and thought it was really fun. I love to use the wire ribbon. I will recommend that if you are going to be getting ribbon for your tree, make sure it does have a little bit of wire to it. That way it makes it a little more bendable, and it also holds the shape that you put it in a little bit better. I've had some that didn't have any wire in the edge of the ribbon and it ended up falling apart, and so I felt like this looked and worked so much better. on to adding in the ornaments, and I am just working from the largest size I have to the smallest size that I have. So my toddler is being, of course, helpful in decorating some sections of the tree, and you know what? She's occupied and she's having fun and enjoying the magic of Christmas. So, I'm just letting her do that while I'm doing the other parts. And so I am just kind of sticking the ornaments a little bit further back into the tree. I feel like it makes it look a little bit better when the branches stick out past the ornaments just a little bit. I don't know, to me it looks more of a Pinterest kind of magazine tree when you do it that way. So that's just my style, and wanted to share that for anyone who was curious how I'm doing things. And if you are watching this and getting a little inspiration for how you want to decorate your tree, that's just how I prefer to do it. So wanted to share. But obviously, starting with the largest and working to the smallest, you make sure you have enough room for those large focal ornaments, and having the variation of size and the diversity really does add so much look and just elevates the look of the Christmas tree, I feel like. So wanted to share that for anybody who's wanting tips and tricks and wanted to know how I'm doing it.
Rudolph, my man, you're the only one who can save the day. Say yea or nay. Now will you pull my sleigh? Rudolph.
And of course I had to do a little bit of a subtle Minnie Mouse Disney theme with the polka dot ornaments. If you know me, you know I love Disney. It kind of hence the name Spoonful of Cleaning. It's a play on spoonful of sugar. But yeah, of course I had to add in a little Disney to my tree, even in a subtle way.
Rudolph, my boy, now don't you act so coy. Let us go and fill all the little children's hearts with joy. Rudolph, my dear, you know the forecast ain't clear. So will you please light the way and lead old Santa sleigh? Yeah, lead old Santa sleigh. Come on and lead old Santa sleigh.
Now I'm just going in and filling in with all of the last little ornaments, and then we'll move on to the stockings next. This is actually the next day, which is the reason for the outfit change, but I wanted to wait and not hang these stockings because being this knit type of material, they are a little bit heavier than you'd think they would be, and I wanted to make sure my command hooks were good and set and wouldn't be falling off the fireplace, so let them sit for a day. And now we are on to the couch, the cozy place. All of the movie watching and popcorn eating will go on this couch, and so I'm so ready to have it all decked out for the holiday.
We're Santa's little helpers, we make the wheels go round. Day and night, night and day, here in Christmas Town. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you wanna know. If you want a date under the mistletoe. We're Santa's little helpers, and we make all the toys. The trinkets for the girls and the trucks for the boys.
The large red and green pillows are from Target, and I will actually try to link those in the description box below if they are still on their website. And then I got the throw blanket with the red and white pom-poms on it, and then the Mickey and Minnie pillow last year at Home Goods. Found those at Home Goods, and I've also seen them at TJ Maxx last year. So hopefully they'll have some more Disney stuff for all of my fellow Disney fans out there. And now we are just on to giving the floor one good final vacuum to clean up some of this glitter. Let's be honest, I will probably have glitter hiding somewhere in my living room and honestly my entire house until July of next year, but that is giving that as well of a cleanup as I could. And now we are on to the final walkthrough. And I did want to ask you guys a question for my tree. Should I pull out my tree skirt or should I get a tree collar? I've been on the fence, so I just didn't pull it out yet. So you guys will have to let me know if you are on the tree collar or the tree skirt phase. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between the two. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And drop me a little Christmas tree emoji in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys right back here in another one. Bye.